Dames, I got you. Are you showering? Damien, you okay? Dames? Damien. Oh, fuck. Are you okay? I was cold. Is this helping? Not really. I'm still shivering. Oh, babe. Fuck. Damien, that water's gotta be scalding. I'll take your word for it. Damien, your heat resistance weakens with all the rest of your powers on the solstice. You can't stay in water this hot. You're gonna get hurt. It doesn't feel hot. It is hot. Your core just isn't reading it right. It's like having a fever, you know? Like, you feel cold, but you're not. Please come out. You're gonna burn your skin. It's cold out there. I'll help. I'll get you warm again. I promise. Okay. Come here. Let me get you dry. Oh, I got it. Are you sure? Hux. Okay. Let me grab you a fresh set of clothes. Warm stuff. I don't have any warm stuff here. The little of that I own is still back at my place. It's mostly just for show anyway, so I don't look weird if I visit somewhere really cold. Then I'll grab you some of mine to go over top. Here you go. I'm gonna go turn the heat up and get some more blankets for the bed. You don't have to do all that. Dude. Okay, I'm not gonna argue. Good. I'll be right back. Okay, I got the blankets. This one's heated. There we go. And then we can put this one over top. There we go. Thank you. Oh fuck, I almost forgot your food. I'll be right back. You don't have to. Okay. Okay, I got it. What is it? Velveeta shells and cheese. How the hell did you know I liked that? You told me it was your guilty pleasure food. Back at Friendsgiving last year, when you pulled me into the kitchen to help you cook. You remembered that? Yeah. I wrote it down in my phone. It was important. I made sure I picked some up before the solstice. Thank you. But I can't eat that in your bed. You shouldn't eat stuff in a bed. Dames, you're feeling like shit. Little stuff like that doesn't matter. I mean, what's the worst thing that'll happen? I gotta wash the sheets. And then I'll wash the sheets. I've got more sets of them. You gotta eat something. and you're cold and you're uncomfortable, and getting up and going to a table is just gonna make all of that worse for nothing. It's okay. Just have it, please. Alright. Thank you. You didn't have to do any of this. I love you. I love you too. Here, scoot forward a bit. I'm gonna sit behind you. What? Your back's gonna get cold while you're sitting up like that. I told you I'd keep you warm. I meant it. Hux, you're gonna fucking roast. It's already gotta be uncomfortable just from having the heat up this high, much less being under these blankets with me. I can handle heat. I want to hold you. You're crazy. Crazy about you. Eat your food. It's gonna get cold. Fine. How is it? I can practically feel it clogging my arteries as we speak. So it's good. Very. Thank you. I've got you. You really didn't have to do all this. I can't even believe you convinced me to stay over here for the solstice in the first place. It was that, or I was gonna stay at your place. I wasn't taking no for an answer, dude. You shouldn't have to spend today looking after me. It's the Moonbound solstice. It's the day when your powers peak. You should be enjoying that. You should be out on a hike or something. Out in nature with the ground underneath you. Starting an earthquake just for the fun of it, I don't know. No one should have to be alone on their bad solstice. A hike will feel just as good tomorrow. Today, I've got more important things to do. I'll be fine tomorrow. It's just a day. One horrible day, but it's only one day. I'm not in any danger, it's just uncomfortable. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna do everything I can to try and make it better. You are so fucking stubborn. It's pretty fucking rich coming from you, Dames. Yeah, well, you're lucky I'm not really in a condition to be arguing. It's really bad, isn't it? I've always been sensitive to the solstice. Different people have different tolerances. Mine's never been great. No amount of training or refining my abilities can really change that. Is this bad for you every year? Not exactly. What is it? I don't know. Dames. this year's solstice isn't any worse than it normally is. I mean, its level of effect hasn't changed. I have. What do you mean? I don't feel cold. Usually. Almost ever. Except on the Moonbound solstice. Or when my powers are drained. When I run out of fire. And that's only happened once. It's bringing the memories back. It's already been on my mind. Damn keeps putting out all that memorial shit for the 1-year anniversary. I mean, it's been there in the back of my head, but not in a way that hurt much. Not in a way I couldn't handle. But then, today, when my core started to fluctuate and my powers dimmed, and I felt cold again. It was so cold that night. I didn't feel it until my fire died out, but then it just sank into me. It felt like I was never gonna be warm again. And when it started to happen again today, it took me back there. I don't ever want my mind to go there again. It's been a year. I thought I wouldn't go back there again. There's no expiration date on hurt, dames. There isn't some number of days you have to reach so that it can't hurt you anymore. What happened, it's gonna be a part of us forever. I know I'm never gonna forget it. I didn't think it would put me back in that moment like that. It wasn't just grief. It was like I was there again. In a second. I was laying here in bed, and that cold crept in, and the logical part of my brain knew what it was. It knew it was natural, that it's temporary, that it'll pass, that I should just grab a blanket and grit my teeth and move on. there was another part of me that just... It was like a switch flipped. I was terrified. So fucking scared so fast. It broke me. 1 minute I was just uncomfortable, and then the next I went over an edge. I wasn't just cold. I needed it to stop. I didn't know what else to do. I got in the shower and I cranked it as hot as it would go, and I just prayed that it would stop. Getting triggered by something like that doesn't mean you haven't made progress. It doesn't mean you haven't healed. The shit that we've got, it's not linear. There's no finish line. You are not broken, Damien. You are so fucking brave and so strong. And you prove that every day. Even the days when you don't feel that. Especially on those days. Because you keep going. That logical voice in our heads, sometimes it loses. And that doesn't mean we haven't made progress. That doesn't mean you didn't put in the work. That doesn't mean you're weak. This shit is more than just memories. It's in us. And there are gonna be times, no matter how hard we work, no matter how long it's been, when we go back to that place. And that's okay. Because we'll get back out. You have to believe that. Because you prove it every day by hanging on. Thank you for being with me today and that night. Always. I'll always be right here, Dames. Whenever you need me. Well, just remember, you don't get to hold the patent on being the supportive boyfriend. I'm always here for you, too. I love you. I love you, too. You have got to be boiling under these blankets. I'm okay. Huxley, I'm a little busy right now. Helping somebody I love. I'm okay. It's not so cold now. Go get yourself some water. At least give yourself some time to cool down. I don't want you suffering on my account. Are you sure? back. Told you you were stubborn. And I'm bringing you more shells and cheese. Oh my god. You are something else, Hux.